Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. New syllabus Physics SSC 1, Unit number 5, Gravitation, Exercise 5, Numerical Problems 5.5 to 5.10. In previous video, we discussed 5.1 to 5.4. Now we will discuss 5.5 to 5.10. Question number 5. Calculate the value of G at the height of 3600 km above the surface of Earth. Here, given data is height. Height is equal to 3600 km. Now we will calculate the value of G. First of all, write the given data. Here, height h is equal to 3600 km. Then see the arrowhead decimal place can move from this point to this point. Here 3 digits 1, 2, 3. Write in scientific notation. Then 3.6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3, and 1 kilo is equal to 10 raised to power 3 and meter. Now, final answer 3.6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 meter. So, height is equal to 3.6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 meter. And radius of Earth, we know that its value is constant. So, R is equal to 6.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 meter. Then mass of Earth will be constant and its value is 6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 24 kg. Gravitational constant, so capital G is equal to 6.673 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. And to find the gravitational acceleration at h height, so it is denoted by gh is equal to question mark. Formula as gh is equal to gme upon r plus h whole square. Now we find the solution. So GH is equal to GME upon R plus H whole square. Putting the values, GM value of G is equal to 6.673 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 multiplied by mass of Earth 6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 24 divided by or 6.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 plus h 3.6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 whole square. Then value of GH is equal to 6.673 multiplied by 6 is equal to 40.04 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 plus 24 divided by taking constant 10 raised to power 6 square will be 10 raised to power 12. Now 6.4 plus 6 3.6 whole square. 6.4 plus 3.6 will be equal to 10. So the value become 10 square. And this answer is equal to 40.04 multiplied by 10 divided by 10 square is 100. The final answer GH as h height 4 meter per second square. So the resultant, the value of G at the height become 4 meter per second square. In numerical number 6, find the value of G due to the Earth at the geostationary satellite. The radius of geostationary orbit is 48,700 kilometers. Now we write the given data. Radius of Earth plus height because orbital radius is equal to r plus h. So orbital radius r naught will be r plus h and its total value r plus h is equal to 48,700 kilometer. Now we can move the decimal place from this point to this point 1, 2, 3 and 4 equal to 4.87 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 meter. The value of mass of earth ME is equal to 6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 24 kg. And the gravitational constant, the value of capital G is equal to 6.673 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. To find gravitational acceleration at h height gh is equal to question mark. Now using the above previous formula as gh is equal to gme upon r plus h whole square. Write the solution gh is equal to gme upon r plus h whole square, putting the values then 6.673 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 multiplied by value of mass of earth 6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 24 upon 4.87 multiplied by 10 raised to power 7 whole square. Now 6.673 multiplied by 6 is equal to 40.04 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 plus 24 divided by 4.87 square 23.71 and 10 raised to power 7 square will be equal to 10 raised to power 14. GH is equal to 1.7 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 plus 24 and this value move upward minus 14 is equal to 1.7 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 1. The final answer GH is equal to 0.17 meter per second square. Resultant of the value of G at the height would be 0.17 meter per second square. In question number 7, the value of G is 4 meter per second square at a distance of 10,000 kilometers from the center of Earth. Find the mass of Earth. Now write the given data. The given data, the distance from the center of Earth, its orbital radius. So orbital radius is equal to r plus h. So r plus h is equal to 10,000 kilometers. 10,000 means 10 raised to power 4 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3 kilometer. Adding both values, the final answer of r plus h is equal to 10 raised to power 7 meter. Gravitational constant, the value of capital G is equal to 6.673 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. The value of gravitational acceleration G as h height is equal to 4 meter per second square. To find mass of Earth ME. Now we will calculate the value of mass of Earth. The formula of mass of Earth can be derived from Gh is equal to Gme upon R plus h whole square. Solution Me is equal to Gh into R plus h whole square divided by capital G. Putting the value of Gh is equal to 4 multiplied by R plus h 10 raised to power 7 whole square upon G 6.673 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11. Now calculate this value, the answer is 0.599 multiplied by 10 to the power 14 plus 11 is approximately equal to 0.6 multiplied by 10 to the power 25 and can be written that 6 multiplied by 10 to the power 24 kg. The resultant, the mass of Earth is 5.99 multiplied by 10 to the power 24 kg or 6 multiplied by 10 to the power 24 kg. Next, at what altitude the value of G would become one-fourth than on the surface of Earth. Here we can see one thing. We calculate the altitude. Altitude means height. So, according to given data, the gravitational acceleration and h height become one-fourth of g. The value on the surface of Earth is one-fourth, so gh is equal to one-fourth of g. And we know that gh, gravitational acceleration on h height, gh is equal to gme upon r plus h whole square, and the value of small g on surface of Earth, g is equal to gme upon r square. Required altitude mean height is equal to question mark. Now, given data is a required formula. According to given condition, Gh is equal to one-fourth of G on the surface of Earth. So, we calculate putting the formulas as according to their value. Now, GME upon R plus H whole square and 1 upon 4 GME upon R square. GME cancel by GME, then equation become 1 upon R plus H whole square and is equal to 1 upon 4 R square. Then cross multiplication, this value can be changed and taking square root on both sides, R plus H is equal to 2R. R plus H is equal to R plus R. So the value of H is equal to R. Its value will be equal to 1 Earth radius. So the altitude from the surface of Earth is equal to 1 Earth radius. Now, question number 9. A polar satellite is launched at 850 kilometers above the Earth. Find the orbital speed. Here we can calculate the orbital speed. Then write the given data. Height of artificial satellite h is equal to 850 kilometers. So we can move the decimal place from this point to this point, becomes equal to 0.85 multiplied by 10 to the power 3, and 1 kilo is also equal to 10 to the power 3. So final answer 0.85 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 meter. The gravitational constant capital G is equal to 6.673 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Mass of Earth ME is equal to 6 multiplied by 10 to the power 24 kg and radius of Earth is equal to 6.4 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 meter. Both are constant. Now, to find the orbital speed V naught, we know that V naught is equal to GH into R plus H whole square root. But we can also know that GH is equal to GME upon R plus H whole square. Putting this value in equation, then V naught is equal to GME upon R plus H whole square multiplied by R plus H. One power cancel out by this power, so V naught become GME upon R plus H whole square root. Now putting the values and find the orbital speed in this formula. It can find the solution putting the value. V naught is equal to value of G 6.673 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11. Value of mass of Earth 6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 24 kg upon value of radius of Earth 6.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 plus 0.85 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6. Now multiplying 6.673 multiplied by 6, the answer is 40.038 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 plus 10 raised to power 24 upon taking common 10 raised to power 6 in both, then 6.4 plus 0.85 become change in 7.25 and 10 raised to power 6 move upward. Equation is 40.038 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 plus 24 minus 6 divided by 7.25. Now 40.3038 divided by 7.25. The answer is 5.22 multiplied by 10 raised to power 7 whole square. It can be changed 55.22 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 whole square root. Taking square root of 55.22 is equal to 7.4 and 10 raised to power 6 become 10 raised to power 3. So 7.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3 meter per second or velocity becomes 7.4 kilometer per second. The resultant, the orbital speed of satellite is 7.4 kilometer per second or 7.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3 meter per second. Question number 10. A communication satellite is launched at 42,000 kilometers so above the earth. Find the orbital speed. Now write the given data. Height h is equal to 42,000 kilometers is equal to 42 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 meter and gravitational constant capital G is equal to 6.673 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square and the other two constant mass of Earth is equal to 6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 24 kg and radius of Earth is equal to 6.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 meter. To find orbital speed V naught, formula same on previous question as 9 we can calculate in 10. We know that V naught is equal to GH into R plus H whole square root. We also know that the value of GH is equal to GME upon R plus H whole square. Putting this value in this equation, then V naught is equal to GME upon R plus H whole square multiplied by R plus H. The final answer is V naught is equal to GME upon R plus H whole square root. Now putting the values, then we calculate that value of G 6.673 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 multiplied by mass of Earth. 6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 24 divided by R plus H. 6.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 plus 42 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6. Calculate the value 6.673 multiplied by 6 is equal to 40.038 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 plus 10 raised to power 24. Taking common 10 raised to power 6 in both values. Now 6.4 plus 42 into 10. The value of 10 toward the upward minus 6 and adding both values 48.4. Now divided the 40.038 divided by 48.4. Then value becomes 0.8272 multiplied by 10 to the power 7. Decimal place move from this point to this point 10 raised to power minus 1. The equation becomes V naught is equal to 8.272 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 whole square root. Taking square root 8.272 is 2.88 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 square root is 10 raised to power 3. The final answer is 2.88 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3 meter per second or 2.88 kilometer per second. Result, the orbital speed is the 2 2876 meter per second or 2.88 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3 meter per second or 2.88 kilometer per second. Best of luck, take care, thank you and subscribe my channel. Love you.